Welcome to GOS Media. I'm Samantha Van Valkenburg. A beautician was busily primping a young lady's hair, all while engaging in small talk. The lady shared that she and her family were taking a trip to Washington, D.C. to tour the White House. Why in the world would you do that? The hairdresser asked. It's crowded, public transportation is terrible, and besides, it's a corrupt city full of dishonest politicians. I'm sure we'll have a lovely time, the lady answered. So, how are y'all getting there? Driving or flying? The hairdresser queried. Perking up with a smile, the young lady answered, Oh, thanks to our credit card points, my husband got us great rates with Delta Airlines. Are you serious? The hairdresser's voice rose. Those guys are never on time, the attendants are rude, and they have crappy snacks. You should have drove. After a few seconds of silence, the hairdresser asked, So, where are y'all going to stay? We'll be at the prestigious Ritz-Carlton, just up the road from Pennsylvania Avenue. The beautician rolled her eyes and said, Don't go any further. I know that place. Everybody thinks it's something special and exclusive, but it's really just an overpriced dump. By now, the lady was growing weary of the beautician's attitude, but went ahead and shared that with a little luck, they were hoping to meet the President of the United States. That's rich, laughed the hairdresser. You and a million other people trying to see him. He'll be surrounded by Secret Service agents, so good luck on this lousy trip. You're going to need it. 3 weeks later, the woman came in for a hairdo, and the hairdresser asked about her trip. It was wonderful, explained the woman. Not only was Delta Airlines timely, they were overbooked, and so they were bumped to first class. And not just that, the Ritz-Carlton had inadvertently reserved the presidential suite instead of the regular rooms, and the front desk person went ahead and gave them the suite at the regular room prices. Yeah, muttered the hairdresser, that's all fine and dandy, but I know you didn't see the president. Actually, the woman began, we were quite lucky. As we toured the White House, the press secretary came up and said the president likes to meet some of the families. We were ushered into a room full of refreshments, and soon, a side door opened and in walked the president. For about 10 to 15 minutes, our whole family ate snacks and visited with the president. Wow, the beautician shouted. What did the president have to say? Well, said the lady, the first thing he asked was, Who screwed up your hair? There ain't no doubt about it. Life comes at us fast and unflinching, leaving us with only two things we truly own, and only one thing we truly control. The two things we own are our time and our words, while the one thing we can control is our attitude. Every morning you awake, you can be a Debbie Downer or a Pollyanna. The choice is yours and yours alone. Choosing positivity over negativity is not just a one-time decision. It's a moment-by-moment consideration. We ought not ever forget that each and every circumstance and person we encounter, each of us, as in you and me, have the power to set the tone and tenor of our approach and our response. Why is it important that we remember our attitude is a choice? Look around. If it bleeds, it leads, dominates the news. Doom scrolling has become a pastime, and those with the highest social media engagement are those who are gossipers. The result of this constant bombardment of negativity is an angry and fractured society. We share this reality not to depress you, but to impress upon you that those around you, family, friends, acquaintances, and strangers, are hungry, nay, starving for something positive, for something solid, some permanent, something good. So, the next time you stand at a crossroads of acting and speaking negatively, or giving and offering positivity, recall today's grain of sugar. No monument has ever been erected to a pessimist. Pessimists lie in unmarked graves. For all of you optimists out there in the colony, share your tips and advice for always looking on the bright side of life in the comments below. You might just be helping our pessimistic friends become worthy of a monument. If you'd like to help us continue, then we'd appreciate your support. The easiest way to do so is to simply like, subscribe, and share GOS with others. Or you can go buy the team a cup of coffee. You can also become a colony member by joining us on Patreon or snatch up some merch from our website. Links are pinned below. Once again, thanks for tuning in to Grains of Sugar. I've been your host, Samantha Van Valkenburg.